The first official contact between Earth and the Galactic Empire was supposed to be a solemn occasion. Delegates from dozens of species had gathered on the shining capital station of Varela Prime, expecting to meet yet another primitive civilization begging for protection. Instead, they got humanity. Ambassador Sereth of the Empire, a tall, crystalline being with the patience of stone, welcomed the Terran representatives with the same pomp he offered every fledgling world. "Welcome, citizens of Earth," he intoned. "By decree of His Radiant Majesty, the Galactic Empire offers you inclusion, protection, and guidance in exchange for tribute and service." The human delegation, composed of scientists, explorers, and one very unimpressed Captain Leah Morgan, looked at each other. Then they laughed. The sound echoed across the hall, startling diplomats from half the galaxy. Sereth's crystalline skin shifted to an angry red. "Is something amusing?" he asked sharply. Morgan wiped a tear from her eye. You're offering to protect us? Of course. Our fleets span 1,000 worlds. Our legions keep the peace. Alone, your world is fragile. Under us, you will thrive." The laughter grew louder. Humanity had not arrived as supplicants. Earth's ships were lean, dark, and humming with weaponry that most species present could barely comprehend. The Empire's intelligence services had reviewed Earth's data. A young species, rapid development, impressive resilience, but untested in galactic war. They thought they were dealing with a backwater world. They had no idea what humans had endured to get here. Centuries of war, extinction scares, environmental collapse, rebuilding, expansion. Earth was not fragile. It was forged. Morgan leaned forward. "Let me get this straight. You want us to pay tribute for your protection?" "That is correct," Sereth said stiffly. "And if we refuse?" The ambassador's red glow darkened. "Then the Empire will be forced to ensure compliance. For your own good." The humans laughed again. This time it wasn't polite, it was predatory. Later, in the private council chamber, the Empire's ministers debated. "They mock us," one hissed. "They are reckless," said another. "But their tone, it is not born of ignorance. It is born of certainty." Reports from their outer fleets painted a disturbing picture. Human colonies had repelled pirate invasions, dismantled raider strongholds, and terraformed barren moons without aid. Their ships traveled in wolf packs, not merchant lines. Their weapons were efficient, brutal, and plentiful. A week later, the Empire made a show of force. 3 destroyers entered orbit around Earth's nearest colony, demanding compliance. They didn't even last an hour. The Terran Defense Fleet jumped in with surgical precision, disabling engines, stripping weapons, and boarding the ships before the Empire could broadcast a single threat. The prisoners were returned unharmed, but humiliated, with a message. "Keep your protection. We protect ourselves." The galactic media went into frenzy. Memes of humans laughing at imperial decrees spread faster than official communiques. On some worlds, the Empire's authority wavered for the first time in centuries. They're not afraid of us," Sereth muttered, watching the news feeds. "No," replied his aide grimly. "They think we're a joke." Within months, trade convoys began bypassing imperial tariffs to deal directly with human merchants. Border systems whispered about independence. The Empire sent more fleets. None returned victorious. Humanity had not only refused to kneel, they had turned the threat of the Galactic Empire into the galaxy's biggest punchline. And they were just getting started. Captain Morgan stood on the bridge of the TSS Endeavour, watching another Imperial patrol retreat without firing a shot. "They still don't get it," her second-in-command said. "No," Morgan replied, a sharp grin spreading across her face. "But soon the whole galaxy will." She keyed the comms and spoke a single line that would later become a rallying cry. "We don't pay for protection. We are the protection." The crew laughed with her, and somewhere, deep in the Empire's throne world, a nervous silence began to grow.